Haps. Siakam. I think he was in the news a little bit. As far as Jamal Murray. Yep, it was in some trade scenarios. Siakam, I meant Jamal Murray balling in the playoffs. This whole playoffs in the finals had like 32 points. I think was a 2016 NBA redraft. So we're gonna do a 2016 NBA redraft. Some amazing top heavy talent in this draft. The back end, I would say, is not good from in my personal opinion. So a lot of role players, but like as far as like it being a deep draft where it's my talent in the back end, I don't really think they had that. I think it was a weak draft.
You're lying. No, there's 14 guys. We're doing the lottery. There are 14 good to great NBA players on this list.
LA had the second pick, right?
LA's 2, yes.
And Boston is 3.
Indeed.
All right. How do you want to choose the first pick?
You mean to ask Siri heads or tails?
Yeah. I'll take heads.
You want heads? Hey Siri, flip a coin. It's tails. I'll get the first overall pick.
All right, that's fine.
With the first overall pick, the Philadelphia 76ers select Pascal Siakam. And
I'm not mad at it.
This hurts me because I love Brandon Ingram. I think Brandon Ingram is my favorite player in the draft. But I do think Siakam is a little bit better than Brandon Ingram at this current time. I like the front court of Siakam and Embiid next to each other. I think that's interesting. I love BI. BI is easily my favorite player in this draft, but I did go Siakam there. I think Siakam, he's obviously had the most success with the championship with All-Stars. I think I'm not going to say it's clear because I don't think it's clear, but I do have Siakam going 1.
Okay, I'm not mad at it. I would have had Brandon Ingram going 1. I think he's shown the ability to be a 1, which Siakam has also shown the ability to do as well. So I'm not going to really harp on you selecting them first, but I feel like the rest of these players we have in contention are 2s. They couldn't be 1s. They can't leave teams in playoffs as 1s, and so that's why I go ahead.
Jaylen Brown was very close to being 1 as well. I'm sorry, those 3 guys. I know you don't like JB. Those
Stop.
3 guys. Those 3 guys are like very, very.
Let's stop. He's not a 1. He can't be a 1. He can't be a 1, Brody.
I'm sorry. Those 3 guys are very close on my list. There's, in my opinion, in this draft, I told Latif, there is a clear top 3, in my opinion. There are 3 people who I feel like clear top 3, and then there's top 7. I think after top 3 and top 7, there's a drop off. But top 3, I think, is JB, Siakam, and BI. And I think those top 3, I'm not going to say they're interchangeable, but I think those top 3 are the best.
With the second overall pick, the Los Angeles, my bad. With the second overall pick, the Los Angeles Lakers select Brandon Ingram. That's my number 2 pick. He should have been number 1. But JB's not better than him. Huh?
You said should have been 1?
Yeah, he should have been 1.
I have Siakam. My fault.
Yeah, go ahead.
With the third overall pick, the Boston Celtics select Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I feel like number 2. I think Brandon Ingram, you had to trade him because Anthony Davis, but I think he could grow to be a star in LA. I also think going to Pelicans though, because it was better for him, like him to lock in, focus on his game. And he's grown so much in New Orleans, and so he was the one last year when they made the playoffs, 27 points per game in the playoffs against the Suns, pushed him to 6. And this year in a play-in game, he had 30 points to get a Thunder. So like, every time you need Brandon Ingram to step up, he steps up. He's a 3-level scorer. He's a good playmaker. Not a great defender, but he's capable. So that's why I feel like he's better than Jaylen Brown for me. You could argue him and Pascal Siakam. I'll probably go Siakam at the moment, but I'm taking him at 1 for me. But go ahead.
And then
that's my pick.
It's
my pick.
Yeah, you got 4. I took JB. Like I said, I think there's top 3 guys. JB is inefficient, or he kind of fell off in the playoffs. That's cool. He's still second-team All-NBA. I think he'll come back next year. Defensively and offensively, I think he'll be good. So I think whatever. Boston thinks happy because they still get their 1-2 punch.
All right. I'm at number 4 with Phoenix. All right. With the 4th overall pick, the Suns select Jamal Murray. Clearly, he could be arguably even going higher on this list. He's having an amazing playoff run. But I just feel like a lot of his success is playing against next to the best player in the world, who makes it so easy for him to get shots. He's an amazing playoff performer. He's a good player as well, though. So I can see some people having 1. I've seen like redrafts with Jamal Murray at number 1. But I have him. I think Murray and did they have? They had
It was Booker and it was Eric Bledsoe, which is kind of Booker and Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe was decent back in.
Eric Bledsoe would get the boot.
He was
Then,
good. He was good back then. Don't say that. He was
no,
good.
he'll
Back
get the
then.
boot. He'll get the boot. Jamal Murray.
2016, he was good.
Jamal Murray and D Book is a crazy pairing. I like that pairing.
Only one basketball.
I mean, he's a good playmaker. He did that 10 assists last night. What are you talking about?
All right. I think it's an easy next pick.
Yep.
With the 5th overall pick, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Domantas Sabonis.
Yep.
Which I think fit-wise is gross. I'm sorry. Sabonis can't play defense. Can't play defense. Offensively, phenomenal. It'd be such a fun offensive team.
Yep.
Depending on what guards they put around him, right? If they can still get Anthony Edwards, that'd be phenomenal. But yeah, defensively, it's terrible. They need someone coming off the bench who's going to be able to guard the bigs in the league. So, but yeah, I think Sabonis again. I'm not trying to like break it up into tiers in this draft, but I think Sabonis is a lot better than the next 2 guys in my opinion.
All right. You said so. Number 5 was Sabonis.
Yep.
All right. Number 6.
Who are you pairing with? Sorry, my fault. Who are you pairing with Jokic?
Oh, this is Denver, right?
Yeah.
No. That Denver is 7 or no?
Denver 6, Sacramento 7.
Oh man, I got this messed up. Okay, hold on. Let me go look. The 2016 NBA draft order.
Oh wait, I messed up.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
New Orleans is 6.
Yeah, I'm about to say. What are you talking about?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know I wasn't tripping. New Orleans is 6. All right. With the 6th overall pick, do New Orleans Pelicans select DeJounte Murray? That's DeJounte Murray, amazing defender, a good playmaker, a good mid-range scorer, a good attacker of the basket. He just can't shoot a 3. I think he takes stride in his career. He had a down season this year, kind of. The fit alongside Trae Young did not really work out well. So off-the-court stuff, too, with Paolo Macaro and the playoffs, has some off-the-court stuff with the ref. He's a hot head, but I think he's a real humble guy, a good guy, a good kid. Well, I like DeJounte Murray as a player. I just think he's a tier below like the rest of the players. I think he's a tier below like.
You're getting so personal. You're getting so personal.
No. Because I think people feel like people judge DeJounte Murray. I even saw I watched this podcast episode with Steven Jackson, and it showed me how humble he was as a player, as a kid growing up and stuff like that. So I really like DeJounte Murray as a person. I just don't like stuff he's doing. Paolo Macaro.
Yeah, he was talking about like his time in San Antonio and stuff. So it was interesting. I didn't know that. All right, now I have Denver at 7. I messed up. So with the 7th overall pick, the Denver Nuggets select Fred VanVleet.
Great pick. Undrafted. Crazy. One of the best undrafted players ever.
I really like the fit next to Jokic. I think that fit is actually pretty good. I'm not saying he's going to put up Murray level production, but I think I like the fit a lot defensively and offensively.
Okay. Now I got a few people in mind here. I'm sitting here at number 8. Sacramento. Who did they have on the team at the moment? Did they have De'Aaron Fox, no point guard?
This is Boogie. This is a Boogie team.
All right, so number 8. With the 8th overall pick, the Kings select Malcolm Brogdon. I think that's a decent pick, rookie of the year. In this class, great playmaker, a decent defender. A good shooter. I think he's like 13. He's like 15 points per game for his career, but in like the last couple of years, he'd be like closer to like 19. 6 man of the year this year. So Malcolm Brogdon is solid. He turned out to be a solid NBA player for sure.
Very solid. With the 9th overall pick, the Toronto Raptors select Jakob Poeltl. I'm not mad about the pick at all. I'm sorry. They picked Poeltl in the regular draft. When you look at the rest of the players, the only other person I would think about putting in was Buddy Hield, and that's only because he can shoot the basketball. But this team had DeMar, and it had Kyle Lowry. So I'm not picking many guards to put on this team. You had Valanciunas. You had to get a big to go up against LeBron in the East. You had to get a big to go up against Paul George in the East. So defensively, Jakob Poeltl, I'd say, is the best defensive big on here. He might be the best defensive player on here besides maybe DeJounte Murray, Alex Caruso.
Ben Simmons?
Ben Simmons kind of the
Ben Simmons is amazing on defense. Let's not do that. I know he's let us down, but Ben Simmons is still he's one of my favorite players. I'm not gonna lie. I was a Ben Simmons guy.
I like Ben Simmons, but I just don't see him play basketball anymore. I can't value him right now defensively if he hasn't played basketball in a couple months. Jakob Poeltl just recently played. when they got
Milwaukee
bounced.
already had Giannis, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna draft Ben Simmons right here.
Thank you. It's an easy pick. It's an easy pick. It's an easy pick. I'm sorry.
We had number 10. With the 10th overall pick, the Bucks select Buddy Hield.
There you go. Great pick.
Yeah.
Great pick. I like that a lot.
I'm not letting Ben Simmons go and draft it.
No. I would select Ben Simmons. Let me just make sure because I got mine messed up, so I got to make sure I got mine. Yeah, no, I think having Ben Simmons going drafted is bad. I think Ben Simmons should get a draft pick.
Yeah. But Lucky Caruso is better than him though.
That's my selection right now. I'll be honest,
bro. I wish he would have panned. That was one of my favorite players. You know, I love LeBron. He was supposed to be the next one. He was supposed to be the next one, bro.
The next LeBron.
But do y'all ever hear me talk about Ben Simmons or no?
Yes, I've talked about Ben Simmons before.
He would be like, "Oh, you I made up." Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I know we had that talk, but you have said Ben Simmons. I'll give you that. And that's one where like I'll let you stick with that one because that's a weird one now. I'll let you stick with that one. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Okay. With the 11th overall pick, the Orlando Magic select Alex Caruso.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at this team defensively at the guard position. Nobody. So that's an easy pick. No one's playing defense. No one's playing defense on the perimeter. Alex Caruso would probably be a starter at this point in time. Yeah, I don't think there's much to be said, but I think Alex Caruso there is good.
Hold on. I'm looking at the 2016 roster for the Jazz real quick. See who they got.
Nasty. Gordon Hayward, Derek Favors.
Rudy Gobert is nasty. Oh my God. Did he start? He did. He damn did. All right, I'm still gonna do it. I don't care about the fit.
I put it in my draft where I forgot about New Orleans. I still have him going there.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Yeah. Okay. With the 12th overall pick, the Utah Jazz select Ben Simmons.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good. I honestly don't hate the fit. They have so many shooters on that team. I hate the fit. All right, so this is where I was gonna put him. Oh, let's probably slide him there. Yeah. All right, because when I looked at this team earlier, the one I can't spell Phoenix. The one need was, defense. They have PJ Tucker as a perimeter defender. They need one more person. So with the 13th overall pick, the Phoenix Suns select Dorian Finney-Smith. Kind of a gross pick, but I think defensively it fits. Karis LeVert's good offensively, but they have so many scores, especially this like Jamal Murray up there. I don't think Jamal Murray, Karis LeVert, and Devin Booker could score enough points, right? Like that's literally just an offensive team. So I think getting Dorian Finney-Smith who could shoot the three and defend would be very, very good on that team. Thoughts?
Karis LeVert on what team? The Phoenix? Yeah,
I put Dorian Finney-Smith on Phoenix.
Yeah, it'd be amazing. Amazing. I love Dorian Finney-Smith. He's a defender. He's a shooter. He's okay rebounder. You know,
you got 14.
Very, very portable player.
You have.
I'm looking at the Bulls roster right now. This shit stinks.
Nasty.
I already know I'm gonna pick that. I don't know why I even looked at the roster. With the 14th overall pick, the Bulls select Karis LeVert.
That's fine. I have him going there too.
Yep. So Karis LeVert.
Honorable mentions. Gary Payton II and Malik Beasley. That's about it. That's where I think if we were to do like a whole first round, it'd be getting kind of gross because we'd be picking some random players. But
yeah.
The lottery, I think the lottery has serviceable players.
Can we put in Taurean Prince, Zubac? Let's get some love to Zubac. I love Zubac.
If your 14th pick's Karis LeVert, that's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not. It was just like some players went undrafted and some players went in the second round.